Mike Hamilton speaking for Trade the Easy Way, and on the free video, just looking at the Dow on the daily chart here, we are inching up. Just a little conscious that we are struggling. We're coming up here on low volume, and the MACD is beginning to dip over. RSI is high. I just think we could be experiencing something like this, where we just slowly grind up into Christmas and then start to see, at some stage, start to see a correction and come into these moving averages, because what we've got here is a nice rising 20 EMA, the 50 EMA just rising through this fib level, but I'm about to get a potentially a good golden cross, but I just think this is still struggling up here. And I would keep buying the pullbacks, but beware particularly of this level up here, which is just 18,100. This is where the real sell started from. I'm not suggesting 1 minute that we're going to see a really hard sell, but I do think we are struggling, not seeing any real direction, and I think that will pull back. And so we are seeing a lot of pressure, down pressure on dollar pairs, so the pound US is no exception. What I would say is we're very close to the big 150, so I'm hoping we're going to get some kind of pullback to somewhere around 151, 152, 152.50 to 50%. I'm not sure we're going to get this because it is quite a heavy 2-3 days of selling, but I would want to see a pullback. It's a relatively quiet week on the data front, which makes me think that with the US off on Wednesday as well, I hope we get some kind of pullback, because I wasn't around on Friday to make use of this. If you look on the small time frames, the 15-minute put a beautiful sell signal in quarter hour before the data came out. So the markets had this priced in. We just need to see if we can get a pullback. If you look at the weekly, what tends to happen with the pound, you get a big blast to the downside, can spend a couple of weeks pushing sideways, 2 weeks down here, push sideways, that was 3 weeks of selling. So typically the pound wouldn't just fall off the edge, even if it is in a clear downtrend, it would move sideways for a period. So a pullback into this trend line here, into this weekly bar, would give us hopefully a potentially good entry. Plenty of scope on the RSI and the MACD for this to drop. Ultimately, I've got a fib level down here, 136, on a very big picture. So that's what we could be heading for into next year. But I was looking for, be patiently trying to see to get a pullback on that. Alright, in the premium video I've got some very exciting pairs coming up, and I'll go into much detail on that. Alright, I'll see you in the next update. Bye for now.